Jazz hands. Wait, jazz hands. Can't do it. In screen. Ah! Limited skills. Limited skills. Hi, everybody. I have class this afternoon in about an hour and 10 minutes, so I thought I would get on in advance of that and be like, how the hell y'all doing? I have had a funny day. I'm trying to get ahead of stuff, and because we don't know exactly when we're leaving the island, all that stuff. The new newsletter's out, so you guys should have gotten an email about the newsletter if you're on the email list. Hey, hi, how are you doing? If you're not on the email list and you want to be included in our newsletters, because we're going to have some coupons. I didn't put any coupons in this one. Well, that's kind of silly of me. We have a, I'll tell you what, we have an animal totem journey coming up that I'll be doing live. Here's the link to that. Here's the link to the animal totem, you guys. This is going to be 5 p.m. Central on the 20th. Let me check in my schedule. 5 p.m. Central on the 20th is the Shamanic Animal Totem live Zoom room. So we'll be doing that, and if you click on that, it'll get you onto the newsletter as well. So just if you want to be on the newsletter, words are hard, very hard. So you have the best jazz hand story. Wait, I can't go too far. From New Zealand. Good afternoon, whatever time it is there. So Jean has a good jazz hand story. I'm curious. I'm really curious. So I was trying to get ahead, and this morning it just didn't turn out the way I wanted it to, and I just decided, okay, I'm not going anywhere. We're not going to the beach. We're not going anywhere. I'm just going to stay here. And I worked on the newsletter and got that all rounded out. We do have the pagan corner on there. It's called the Pagan Well. And that is just the beginning of learning. If you're interested in any sort of ancient traditions and ancient religions, we have the astrological forecast with Tammy Manzo that's on there for the month of September. Hello, my beautiful I saw coconuts and I was thinking about you. They were floating on the water yesterday. Doesn't that sound terrible? Well, I was at the beach and there were coconuts floating by. Horrible, horrible life. I went to the beach yesterday and I taped, absolutely, Jean, go ahead. I taped the end of the month's healing session because, you kind of have to get in on a jump on these things and get them taken care of. And I went and I watched the video and I looked so grumpy. I looked grumpy, but I was really concentrating and I'm bringing energy through and all of that. So I showed it to my husband and he said, you look angry. And I went, I know I look angry, but I really wasn't. I was sitting by the water. You could hear the waves in the background and, I'm not going to put it out. Because I look like I'm ready to give somebody a beat down. I look so grumpy. And I might put it out as just bonus information for everybody so you can have an extra healing session. But I do look grumpy. So Sam's going to fill in for me at the end of the month and he is going to put it out there for us. Yeah, the waves are beautiful. And I put the recorder really close to the water. Well, here's what happens when you do that. So when you put the recorder really close to the water, you can hear the rocks moving. Sam goes, what are you guys doing? And I said, no, seriously, it's the water washing the big rocks. Yeah, Sam's like, yeah, it's not very friendly looking. So it was the water washing the rocks. So you'll hear that in the bonus footage. So I will put that up as bonus because it's already put up there and it's all saved, but I haven't released it onto the site because I look so grumpy. It does sound beautiful. It was an extreme low tide and it was washing all the larger rocks. It does sound beautiful. So I will go ahead and put that in the bonus footage for the late bloomers in continuing classes, intuitive development. Today we have what are we working on today in class? Today is chakras. So if you're in the late bloomers intuitive development segment, not the ongoing membership, but the regular class, we do have, we're working on chakras today, and we're going to do an exercise today. So that is a thing. I know I don't usually have grumpy face, and people are like, we do have a blooper section, Kim. We have a blooper section. The first one was hysterical. We were trying to tape a guide, just a meditation on the beach, and we happened to put our spot, we didn't know it, into where the parachuters landed. And I'm shitting you not, we were like, well, when people start falling from the ground, from the sky, what do you do? You record it. So, but that, and then we had biplanes starting to go by and all sorts of stuff. And I'm like, you just can't make this up. So when we have funny stuff to put up, we definitely do that. But it's on the, it's like in the bonus content or something like that. I don't usually have I don't think I have a resting bitch face. I could, I guess, but I was concentrating because as soon as I started, now mind you, it is 7 o'clock in the morning. 7 o'clock in the morning. Nobody is out at 7 o'clock in the morning except on Hawaii. And I'm sitting on the beach, and I had to record the sound of the water over, because as I'm sitting there meditating, right, just opening up, bringing in healing energy, I can feel Michael and Metatron standing right behind me. We're really pushing through some healing energy, really pushing it. Opened up, just really bringing in energy. And this person pulls up with their thumpity thump, thumpity thump, thumpity thump, thumpity thump, no, thumpity thump car, opens the trunk and starts blaring the radio. And I'm like sitting there going, everything happens like it's supposed to happen. It's fine. And this is what I'm doing inside, right? I'm like, it's okay. It's all right. I'll just dub over it. Because I'm about 20 minutes into it. It's a 30 minute healing session. So anyways, it'll be posted as bonus footage, and Sam's going to do another one. So if I look grumpy, I'm really not. I'm just concentrating. You just don't know what's going to happen on our stuff. You just don't. So anyhow, I'm going to pull this up. Oh my God, it is that heavy. All I can say here, guys, is September 5th. September 5th, Sam's going to do the raffle for the giveaway for the ice calcite. If you got, sorry, that's not even where, that was a whole different story than what happened today. It's so today I was trying to get the jump. I didn't even know what the hell is going on. I was trying to get the jump on taping the trance to Archangel Michael. And I mean to tell you, it was awesome. I walked people downstairs and got them in good to trance, and they were going to be sitting in this chair, right, and having a good conversation with Michael. It's recorded. I stopped and I hit the end button, and my 10-minute recording turned into a 10-hour recording. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? So I thought, okay, maybe there was a button hit or something. I can't figure it out. It's there, and I refuse to give up on it because it really is a great trance induction. And I'm waiting to see if my son can fix it, because I don't know what the hell happened. But I'm going, okay. My guides are saying you're not supposed to do this today, so that's okay. And I'm just going to go with that. I'm just going to go with that. So, hi, everybody. But yes, this is the September 5th. Sam has not had the chance to pick out, even though I have hounded him and harassed him because he is working so hard, the fluorite piece yet. He hasn't found the perfect one, and he will wait till he finds the perfect one to buy. It's just the way it is. And he also is really insistent upon it being fluorite for next month. So I guess that's what we're going to do. Anyhow, so this is the September 5th ice calcite that we're giving away, much to our dismay, because it really does need a name. It really is beautiful. And it has so much healing energy impregnated into it. It is just quite crazy. Okay. So how do you get involved? How do you get a chance to be in that? This is the I need to start reading. This is the list. Yeah, I know. This is the list of the classes, and I'll just leave it there for you guys to read. These are the classes that are coming up, and I'm really excited about most of them. Some of the people I know, the Violet Flame class we're going to be doing as well, Spotlight with Ellie Coyle, all this really great stuff. So there we go. Let's go on your dinner. Have a nice dinner. Have a nice dinner. Okay, so if everybody could share one time, if you're on Lisa Tabbert Fry, if you are on my personal profile, Lisa Tabbert Fry, I cannot see your comments. I cannot see your comments. Please go to My Mystical Life on Facebook. That's where I will see them from. Yes, he will do it in the amazing Sam Fry fashion. He really will. He does it at his own pace. He really does. He's like, it's not perfect. And then he waits. What else did I can tell you? Hold on. I had something else. It just disappeared. Guys. Oh, this was so cool. This was amazing. Okay, and I know, right? You guys will not be as excited about this as I was. I finally got my domain name changed over to the new website. I know this doesn't sound exciting, but you have no idea. I was crying over this. I couldn't figure it out. So the new web page is it is up and it is functional. If you happen to be flipping through there and you find a link that does not work, please let me know, okay? I have gone through back and forward and fine-tooth combed it, but it is up and running. The new My Mystical Life webpage is up and running. So I'm always going to be tweaking it because, as Leslie says, I need to calm down a little bit. But I'm figuring out how to work that software. Anyways, let's move forward. I think we are going to just start slamming through some readings today. I'm still working on my cards. The new cards that I got, I'm adding card giveaways to the weekly intuitive or the intuitive development membership. If you guys are interested in ongoing education, it's just $11.11 a month with a private community, and we always have these great classes, and the classes you see on the screen are Saturdays or September's classes. Just September's classes. So we are cranking it, man. We are cranking it. Coffee. Oh, that's some good coffee. I need to go get more coffee before I leave. Okay, moving on. Let's see. Who are we going to read for today? How is everybody? If everybody could share one time, that would be fabulous. Actually, I better do that really quickly. We're working on chakras today in class. So let's do some color work. Let's do some color work, and anything else that I have come through is basically how I'm going to do that, because today just feels like a color day, and I didn't have to put a PowerPoint together. That's amazing. Like it. The Shamanic Apprenticeship starts September 1st. You have until the end of September to join if you are interested. If you are an old soul and are looking for new ways to work with your energy, the call as shaman comes to a lot of different people. So I had somebody ask me the other day what my qualifications, what indigenous tribe did I work with to be able to call myself a shaman. And I was like, well, I told him who I trained through, which was Colleen Dietzman, who trained with Sandra Ingerman. And I said, but for over a decade, I've been working with my guides. And I really believe that my guides have, in every way, every day, take me to new heights and new things to experience and new things to share. And I don't think he liked my answer. You know, if we are, and this is something that we will run into on our, I'm sorry guys, I'm sharing, on our spiritual journey. People want to label, and this is why you don't hear me give a lot of my labels. I don't need to. I don't need to. I know that my guides have my back. And if I'm giving accurate messages, then that is validation for other people. And if somebody wants to say, well, you know, you can't do that because you're a white female, you are not indigenous, I'm sorry, but you're living within your own timeline and your own restrictions of physicality and not stretching beyond those boundaries. And that is where I choose to live, is beyond those boundaries. So I don't think he cared for my answer. I can't care for him. You know, I don't care. I don't care. But I really found it limiting. I found his beliefs limiting, and that's okay if they're his beliefs. Yes, there are a lot of beliefs similarities between druids and shamans, and I would love to talk to you about that. Actually, love to talk to you, because I actually really felt pulled towards druidism before I did the shamanism. So I would love to talk to you about that and collaborate a little bit. And everyone, you are so right. Everyone is a shaman. Everyone is a healer. It is, we can't put linear restrictions on ourselves. We just can't. It's, what is the linear thing here is this, our beliefs, and that's it. That's it. If we believe we're infinite, we're freaking infinite. That's where it is. But yeah, get with me about the druidism, because I would like to learn some, please. I'm always trying to take classes, always trying to expand my knowledge. I love teaching, but I also love being the student as well. Everybody should. Love to know more about the shaman. Here, I'll give you the, here is the, I'm so pleased to say this. This is the My Mystical Life page for the shamanic apprenticeship. I'm so glad it's on My Mystical Life now. It's not even funny. So yes, our souls are infinite and beautiful. So, Vedra, I have to say, every time I keep coming back to your name, I'm hearing drumming. It's not, I'm going to assume it's Celtic. Actually, I know it's Celtic, because I hear the drumming, and then I see a different beater, and I see green grass, and I know that sounds like an odd jump. And it's a sharper sounding drum. It's not that, it's a tighter drum. My father has a drum like what I'm thinking of, and it is a much tighter, higher tone. And I'm telling you this because I want to explain the image that I have, and it's really quite beautiful. And they want me to explain this image to you, and it is of, and I almost think this is past life. I think this is Akashic. It's of a woman standing on like the top ledge of a mountain kind of thing. Lots of wind. Oh yeah, it's definitely Celtic. It's red hair. And she's singing. And she makes my heart hurt. And she's singing about the connection to the planet, and the connection. And the way I get that is I get this golden cord that takes right from her heart and roots her right into the ground. And this feeling of her singing just really resonates through her whole body and just connects her. So I know she's in tune with spirituality as well, because I can feel when you get into a really good meditation and your body wants to just lift away, or your soul just wants to lift away and do its own thing. That's the feeling I get with this woman. And she's talking about, oh, hold on. She's trying to give me a constellation. She's talking about, I have no idea what that has to do with anything. Okay, she's just taken me off into another pantheon. She's talking about, she shows me the Big Dipper, okay? She shows me Ursa Major. And she follows Ursa Major across the sky to Cassiopeia. I don't know. I don't know. But she's showing this beautiful, beautiful midnight sky, standing in a valley on the side of a mountain, singing to the earth. And then she shows her starseed origins over that way. I have no idea what starseeded over is that way, but she's talking about her connection from, and how she's building, connecting the dots. She's connecting the dots with her soul path. I don't know. I don't know where I don't know what starseed is. Somebody could look up what starseed, I don't know what you want to call it, population comes from over by Cassiopeia. Let me know. Love that for you, Leslie. Love that for you. Okay, if everybody could share one time, that'd be fabulous. I hope that makes sense to you, because I'm just giving you as I get it. And it's a song. It's a song of the soul. Thank you, the ancient. I love working with my guides. They are incredible. I cannot say how blessed I am to have such incredible guides, and their ability to tolerate my short-sightedness, my resistance to my journey in the beginning. They have great guides, just great guides. Okay. Okay, great. I'm so glad that makes sense to you, because I'm sitting over here going, you know, when I first started doing this, you guys, I really got 2x4 therapy by Metatron, because I put my ego off into, you know, as many budding intuitives do. They worry so much about the outcome that they won't give the message. And what you have to do is realize that we are only talking. That's all we're doing. We are channeling information. And when you can divorce yourself from the outcome of it, which I just didn't do there, obviously, which is why I'm telling the story, because it's so important to just start passing the stories on. If you don't necessarily understand what they are, you still need to pass it on, because it may mean something to somebody and it may mean nothing to me. But if I just sat there and I didn't say anything, I would have felt bad later. I would have felt bad, because I can still feel her song in the soul. It is just amazing. Okay. Okay. Thank you, everybody. All right, let's move on. Let's move on. Let's go with Maria Carlin. The first thing I would need you to know, Maria, is you have change coming. I very, very distinctly got that from Archangel Ezekiel, just as I called your name. I got this profound feeling of you're going to be hearing something that's going to change some of the things that you're doing in life. And you may not feel like it is a gift to start with, but no, everything happens for us, not to us. And we have to sometimes learn from those little hiccups. I'm not saying anything bad is happening. It's just something that you may not have planned on. And you may not have been like, oh, this is slated in the cards for us. Just know everything is perfect, because everything happens in divine time. And your guides are really, really working on weaving the perfect fabric for you. And I don't understand why they want to put it that way, but they're actually showing weaving beautiful fabric for you and saying that in the end, you're going to be able to see such beautiful things within it. And it's just amazing. I hope that helps, because I have no idea. They love that fabric thing. They really like the texture. Okay. Moving on. Oh, Ursa Major and Ursa Minor. Yeah, I definitely get that Ursa Major feeling for you. Definitely. And then they're just shooting it across the sky. Oh, we need to talk. We need to talk. There's more there. You've had Grecian past lives as well. This is why we have, okay, gotcha. I understand. Thank you. Okay. Aunt Gertrude, purple hat. No, it's Aunt Gertie. Gertie. Aunt Gertie. Okay. Yeah, I know what Cassiopeia is. I just don't know what starseed is in that area. I don't know what's over there. Okay. Let us see. Let us see. Let us see. I had the rose just burning through my head all day yesterday. Okay, let's see. Is Karen Redding here still? Karen Redding. Karen Redding. If you're at the beginning of the feed, that means nothing, you guys. I scroll backwards and forwards. If you could hear my little scrolly thing on my on my mouse, I'm like, okay. Oh, there she is. Hi, how are you? They're talking about actually are very specific. They're talking about divination cards. And not saying that I should be pulling some. They're saying it's almost as if you're seeing what's really maybe somebody's told you something's going to transpire and then all of a sudden it is. So there's somebody around you that's very, very intuitive. But I don't want you to lean too heavily on that because you're extremely intuitive in your own right. So they're talking about get your own deck if you don't have them. I don't know what you do for a living. But I am one of those people that click the pen open and close all the time. That's why I don't have one in my hand. I will do it habitually. It's horrible. I'm very OCD. I try not to be, but some things just happen. Okay. So back to Karen Redding. Sorry. I would love for you to have an oracle deck if you don't have it set, but they specifically show tarot for you. And I don't know why. I'm not a huge tarot reader myself. I have oracle decks. I just bought 5 new decks yesterday. In my defense, 4 are to give away. For $11.11 a month, you guys can't beat that shit. That's all I can say. The amount of stuff we're going to be giving away. So maybe a nice deck of tarot cards. They don't have to be anything over the top. But I don't know why. They're just very insistent. Okay, so I'll just tell you what I see. I see you flipping 3 cards over. Past, present, and future. Oh, I understand. Thank you. And this is why sometimes we have to talk our way through things. Past, present, and future. They're talking about look where you've been. Look where you're at. And look ahead of you and make sure you're manifesting what's ahead of you. Don't let some things that other people say is going to happen be the way that it happens. Make it yours because you can raise the energy with everybody around you just by being positive and creating a positive atmosphere and environment. And it gets really freaking annoying to people at times. But what happens is after a while, they just give up. And all of a sudden you change the way everything is around you. So I don't know what you do, but they're talking about you in a master manifester, past, present, future, create it. I hope that helps. Can you hear my scroll ball? I can't help it. I try to make sure I hope that helps, Maria. I try to make sure that I get where my guides want me to be, because, hey, Donna, sometimes you had a baby possum crawl into your lap, Ginger. Yeah. On the intuitive side, I want to be like, that is really beautiful. It really, really is beautiful. And the fact that a baby, I would watch for mom. I would really watch for mom. Hopefully she didn't get hit by a car or anything like that. The horse owner side of me does not like possums. Just doesn't. Okay. Oracle versus Tarot. Oracle cards are cards that you basically, now, like my deck here, they have writing on them. Okay. And I'll read the writing and I will, if I feel pulled to read the writing, but most of the time I'm reading the card. And we do that with Tarot as well, but there's a lot more symbolism within Tarot. A lot more symbolism. Oracle cards, I don't know. I think maybe they come out around the 1900s, somewhere along that line. Probably a lot longer than that. But the Tarot deck goes way, 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 way You want to talk about divination, you guys, all the way back, all the way back. They've been throwing bones since man could walk upright. So there's so many types of divination, but tarot became very popular in Victorian times, I believe, and oracle more recently. She wants pics of the possum. Yeah, there's a lot of story behind the tarot. I just oh, thank you. They're fake, Tracy. Let me tell you guys about the difficulties of being in Hawaii to tape. I would love to be doing this outside. I have palm trees behind my porch here. And you guys have heard me complain about the kids next door and the air conditioner, so that really kind of rules that out. Getting any kind of system down to the beach, because everything is closed. You have to walk 1.5 miles to get to the beach. So to do that, I have to carry my computer, my tripods, my cameras, my everything to the beach, and then pray I don't get wet. But I do have some place that I can be taping here after a little bit, if I can continue sneaking in the out gate to the other plantation setting. I can't get the rental car crushed. But you know, I really want this. This is it works for now. But thank you. They're just little lavenders, I think. Good. You're a hairstylist. You've been thinking about getting some cards. Oh, you're a hairstylist. Yay. Nail technician, 20 years. 20. Oh, wait a minute. Oh my gosh. 30 years. Holy shit. 30 years. I graduated nail technician school. Actually, I graduated with my hairstyling license 30 years ago. Wow. Wow. Anybody want to ask me if I do nails now? I do kick-ass nails, but not now. Okay, moving on. You can still hear the scroll bar. Okay, it does. I really do have to keep the pens out of my hand, or you'll hear them. Okay. Edwin, can you tell me how I can astral project successfully? Because I've never been able to. Why am I having issues? You will astral project when your soul is ready to, and you're probably not ready. It is just, you have to be in such a state of intention and relaxation to let that happen. And then some people it's spontaneous. Talk about a problem to spontaneously astral project. They have to learn to restrain that, where other people really struggle. It's not an easy thing. It shouldn't be an easy thing. There's no reason astral projection should be easy. It should be hard, and it should be a thing to work towards, because, and I'm not saying it should be hard, but there should be lessons that happen before it. That's how we learn. That's how we grow spiritually, to set our goals and work towards it. And just with the way you've said it, though, make sure you're saying when it happens, okay? Yes, runes too. Yeah, it's very tropical. You know, there is no living plants in this place because I have the black thumb of death. I'm horrible. I have killed like things that you should just be able to drop on the sidewalk and they take root. Oh yeah, me trying to juggle that all the way to the beach. I've done it. I walked 3 miles with all that stuff to get down the railroad tracks, the Disney tracks, down all the way through the resort and go down to the cliffs that I like. And I was so hot by the time I got there that taping was miserable. And then I called a friend to come pick me up because I couldn't do it. I'm like, oh, and I've almost died of heat stroke on this island before. I'm not doing it again. No. If I don't feel right, if I'm overheated, I'm done. That scared me to death. Literally, almost. Hello from Oklahoma. We'll be back to Oklahoma within the month. Mhm. Okay. There's Nancy. Oh, this one? Hold on. Yes, Sam does give a mean petty. He does. I really need one. I really need one. Okay. Do I get my nails done? No. First of all, I'm so stupid picky. I really, really am picky. And if anybody comes at near me with a drill, I'll go nuts. We built our whole business, and we did this. We had a day spa for 10 years, whole business on the premise. We didn't use drills when we did nails. Everything was done by hand with files, because those drills, I'm sorry, they're just too many RPMs for a fingernail. And that's why you get those little grips on there when you take your fingernails off, that the little half moon things. So not that somebody that's doing it by hand can't do the same thing. But I trained a lot of nail technicians, and I gotta tell you, I'm so picky that it's just not even worth anybody else's time. I'm horrible. Horrible. Okay. Stacey Ann says she used to astral project every night when she was little. See, there's some people that just do it spontaneously. Okay. I'm going through, you guys. Yes, he's been traumatized by the views he's seen. This is Vedra says, I have relaxation issues, is why she can't consciously astral project. Me too. I have astral projected as I feel I have been somewhere. I just can't remember. And of course, sometimes that's where the deepest healing happens. I used to get to the point where I would start to drift, and then subconsciously I'd suck it right back down. And now I'm to the point where I'm just like, okay, let's do it. So it's really, your mind has to be uncluttered. And yeah, you're right. It has to be very, not with a lot of, and we're not talking about, I can learn this and I can learn that, and I can cram my mind full of a bunch of facts that should make me be able to. It is, it's like living in that Zen moment, living in that peace and quiet where you can just release, relax, and let go. And then the most amazing things happen. Practice finding your center and really be able to maintain it for a while, Edwin, and see if that helps. My mind's a hot mess too, Donna. After I actually have a friend, she's moving to Florida, and I'm trying to delegate some stuff, and I'm going to give her all of my social media, like my Hootsuite, to schedule all of my stuff, because I have to start decluttering my mind of all of these other things that I'm trying to maintain to be able to be more peaceful. And I'm finding I'm having to do this and I'm having to do that. And I've discovered that if I can delegate and ask somebody else to do something for me, then that is the way I need to go about doing it. I'm reading you around, you guys. And I'm really far behind, so I'm looking. Yeah, Glenda, you never did nails, you use drills either. Now you're required, at least in Ohio and in where did I live last? Montana, because I thought about it for a while. They require in school to teach it, and state boards require it. I'm like, I wouldn't know what to do with a drill. I just used it to shorten fingernails. That's all I used it for. Wouldn't know what to do with a drill. You don't want me to touch your nails with a drill. Okay. I would assume you can astral project however you are. You live in Florida. I'll be in Florida probably October. I have to go visit the mother. I had a dream about an interdimensional guide, and it was just really neat. It was neat. It was neat. I'm going to paint her and then I'll show her to you. I'm going to paint her. So, okay. So let's go with, stone. I'm really sad my coffee's gone. Stone, I really feel like that there is somebody, I really feel like there is somebody that has passed on that's trying to get your attention. I don't know if you experience headaches or anything like that, but I know this is mediumship because it's coming from my left side. I'm getting this pressure. I'm getting this here I am kind of thing. I get a pressure in my head and a shortness of breath. Just a weird feeling on one side of my body. I don't know if this person may have had some sort of a neurological issue, maybe a stroke. All the way up to my nose. It's so weird. What I want to say is watch for things to be out of place. Watch for things to be moved. Little oddities that you go, I don't remember that being there. No, I'm talking to Stone. Sorry, Sky. I don't remember that being there. I thought I put it over here. I knew I put this over there, and then it's not there anymore. And you just kind of look at other people and go, I don't understand what's going on. Did you do this? Just know that in these situations, it is totally something they can do. They can come across and move stuff. They can come across and give us little hints that they're around, little flashes of a song playing in your head or a picture, that just pops up. So whoever this person is, I feel like they'll let you know. They're going to be like, okay, this is me. No, it's me. And just know that you're not alone and that they're with you. And I'm supposed to tell you that things look so much different from the other side and that there's so much beautiful light. And the other thing I get with this is I get the feeling of walking. Now, this is going to sound a little odd to some of you, maybe not. So I'm getting the image of transferring over and the tunnel. You know, everybody hears about the tunnel. And they're walking towards somebody and somebody's walking towards them. So that's almost like there's a meeting of people. So I'm not quite sure if this person that you may be thinking about is expecting to see somebody on this other side, and that's just their way of saying yes, that they're there with whoever. I don't know who it is, but they're just giving me that tunnely look, that bright light with the expansive tunnel, and then somebody walking towards them, and a lot of emotion. Relief, release, happiness, and light. I don't know what that, I hope that helps. I hope that helps. Okay. Made my ears pop. You guys bought a bunch of cards too. Someone touched your big toe last night? Hi, everybody. Make sure you go to My Mystical Life on Facebook and like the page so you know when we get online. So I have to do a couple things. Right here, this here is our classes that we have coming up in September for the late bloomers. I need to get it off that. The late bloomers September classes that are coming up. We have some left in October, whatever the hell month this is. August. We have some left in August. September 5th, we're giving away the ice calcite crystal. It is that big. And the ice calcite is part of the membership. I've had a couple people ask me this. You do not have to register. Okay, you don't have to register to be in the giveaway. It is part of the membership. It's part of the $11.11 a month, in addition to the 4 classes and everything else we throw out. Not everything else we throw out, but the 1111 starts with that and a bunch of stuff. It's all listed on the page. So let me give you that link. I'll give you that link right here. There we go. It is. This is the apprentice. No, that's the wrong one. This is the shamanic apprenticeship that we have coming up. If you're looking for new ways to do healing sessions, that will do it. That'll take you to the next level and some. And then this one is the late bloomers community membership. We keep it super affordable. Normally my classes are $10 each. Now we're doing 4 classes for $10. So it's like a huge sale, but not really. So there's so much more involved in it. Like I said, I just bought cards to give away. It's because I can't keep up with Sam. I can't keep up. I can't keep up with that. Did you guys watch the ice calcite class? I can't keep up with that. He has 1 class to do. Anyhow, okay. I'm scrolling here, guys. I understand that. Aaron Kilmer says he does not care for the feeling of being pulled up and away. I asked not to feel that anymore. It just makes me feel very exposed and something is trying to pull me out. It's like it's insidious, pulling me away from my body. It isn't anything insidious. You call in guidance and protection. You're not going to be hit with anything insidious. It is a natural part of the process. It is a natural part of the process. So it's really, it really is amazing once it's like going through a glass ceiling. Swear it is. All of a sudden, next level shit starts coming your way, and you're like, what the heck? Oh, that ice calcite class was amazing. It really was. Because I went and sat on the back porch while he was recording it, because I didn't want him to feel uncomfortable. It was his first time taping a class, and I'm sitting outside, and I'm like, 2 hours later, I'm like, what the hell are you doing, man? It wasn't a 2-hour class. It was an 1.5-hour class. Yeah, think of it as a ride. Okay, I'm going to do one more person, and then let's see. Yeah, I am gonna start having to delegate some things off. There's just, I can't continue to pull myself in a million different directions and really feel less right here, right now. I can't do it. Okay. I'm scrolling. I'm looking for something in particular. Okay. All right, moving on. I don't feel like that. Okay. Where in Florida? I go to Tampa Bay area. Hear my scrolly thing? Kimberly Ellis. Oh, Kimberly. Okay. First thing I heard as soon as I pulled your name is I heard my soul song. When I hear my soul song, I know somebody is on the right path. I know that they are, sometimes it may not feel like we're on the right path. It feels like we're like off in outer space trying to figure out what the hell we're doing on this journey. But your guides are like, nope, stay the course. Things are good. You're right where you need to be right now. Even if it doesn't feel like it, that's part of a learning process. Learning is uncomfortable. Growth is uncomfortable, you guys. Growth is meant to be uncomfortable, because if we don't grow through that, then it's too easy. We're not really attaining. It's kind of like, that's not a good way to put it. They're talking about in Reiki level 2 class when you talk about energy exchange, we have to have some sort of energy exchange, and that's where that growth comes from, is in that exchange of expansive learning through pain and struggle. And there's been so much growth for you already in this life. And they're like, you know what? We're going to give you a little bit of break for a while, but then you're going to have a little bit more struggle coming up. Don't worry about it. It's going to be nothing you're really going to pay a lot of attention to because you're going to be expecting it. Okay. Oh gosh, I don't know, Edwin. Okay. Yeah, that scroll wheel. I do. I go up and down, up and down, up and down. Okay. So don't worry about because I do feel like I'm not getting anywhere. That's part of it. It's part of it. It's just part of the process. You'll feel right now everybody's uncomfortable. Okay. Right now everybody is supposed to be uncomfortable. Everybody's complaining, everybody is grouchy, it's not just one location, it's the whole freaking world. And we're going to revolve out of this. We're going to revolve out of this. I hope that helps. School of Hard Knocks. Boy, it is the School of Hard Knocks. Earth. Cookie Tuminello. Okay. I'm supposed to pull you 2 cards. And it's the first I've had my cards out tonight. They're like, hey. Amy Hampton, you are on the right path. Yes, you are on the right path. Yeah, you're not alone, Kimberly. Not alone. This is for Cookie. And that's your volunteer card. There's the first one. There's the second one. Okay. If you guys are in class tonight, don't forget, bring something to class that you know the history on. That's important. Okay, first one. Your first card, Cookie, is about, are you manifesting what you want in life, or are you manifesting the things you don't want in life? I think that you have some things that you're going, I don't even know why this is going on for me. I don't understand it. But you have to figure out what your verbiage is. Figure out what your verbiage is. And if you are saying things like, I can't, I won't, I'm not, stuff like that. Of course, I'm going to tell you, watch The Secret on Netflix, because they really want you to be manifesting your own dream, not somebody else's dream, your dream. Super important. What card is this one? Well, I wonder why. You can't make that up. Your future, shape your dreams, create your world, because what you do really comes, what we think, what we think is what we manifest. I don't know. There's a nice little catchy phrase with it. I don't know. But yeah, make sure you're paying attention to the things you're saying and thinking, because if you're not living in the joy of what you want, you're creating what you don't want every day. And I don't care. There are so many people out there that can walk around and go, I'm this, I'm that, I'm wonderful, I'm perfect, I'm great, blah, 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 blah. If you have negative verbiage, you're always it doesn't matter. Pay attention. Doesn't matter to pay attention, everybody, for you to know how to say my name, because I do want you. Enchante. Okay. Enchante. 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 Okay. I will remember that. Enchante. Okay. All right. Just figured that out, huh, Cookie? You know what, though? That is what happens. We fall into patterns that we are not doing. We're not creating our future. We're just living in this, and then we start talking about your passion. So live your passion. Really do. Because it's right there in front of you. All you have to do is manifest it. You're allowed to, I need you to know the history of your stuff. Somebody else is going to read your stuff, Lisa. So anything you have is fine that you know the history. If someone gave it to you, whatever, it doesn't matter as long as, yeah, you're not gonna read that. Someone else is gonna read your object. Okay. You guys, I have got to be in class in like a hot second. So I'm going to let everybody go from here. Have a great afternoon. I hope everybody is wonderful. Check out the new website, mymysticallife.com. It's not like a new name, but I just reformatted it. So go check out mymysticallife.com. I'm so glad I got that stupid domain name to go over. I thought my brain was going to melt down. I really did. I cried at least 2 nights about it. So it's finally over there. I had to step back, and this is what I did. Just help me figure it out. Pretty please. I just need to figure it out. Pretty please. And I sat down, and within an hour, I had it done. So call in your tech guides. You guys are great. All right, guys. Have a great afternoon. If I see you in class, see ya. And I'll talk about you all later. All right, guys. Bye. You want to join class? You know, Glenda, this is the link. If you go to mymysticallife.com, you'll find it. You won't find classes cheaper than that. Honestly, for what we're doing, you really, really won't. We're doing it this way because we want to be able to help a lot of people realize how infinite they are, but we have to be able to support ourselves doing it as well. Not support ourselves, but support the habit of getting online and teaching. Did something change to get to the class? No. There's a link on the private or the Late Bloomers Intuitive Development webpage. And Karen, I will send you the Zoom link. Everything I sent on an email this morning, and I posted on the Facebook. Hi, Ellie. You just missing us, honey. Yeah, I am spending too much time in my left brain. Yeah, I'm done. Boom. Okay. Okay, I will, Karen, I will message you the Zoom link. Okay? All right, everybody. Have a good evening. Love you, Ellie. Hope you're feeling good. All right.